Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Healthy Happy Hippie. Today's video is going to be my top 5 mistakes that people make when they start a ketogenic diet. These are some things that I wish I knew sooner, so if you are interested in learning my top 5 mistakes, then please keep watching. So my number one mistake that most people make when they eat a ketogenic diet is they don't eat enough vegetables. Vegetables are so rich in micronutrients. Our body needs all of this to thrive and survive. So of course you could take a supplement, but the best way for your body to absorb all the nutrients is to get it in your food. So thus eat more vegetables. So I know when we started eating keto, we thought, okay, high fat, low carb. So butter, bacon, coconut oil, meat, stuff like that. Yes and no. You need to make sure that you're getting enough vegetables on top of eating your bacon, nuts, and cheese and fats. You need to make sure that at least half of your plate is vegetables and the other half can be a meat, a nut, or a dairy or whatever, because they are so important, and I'll go over some other areas where that ties into in a minute. Number 2 on the list is twofold: not drinking enough water or getting enough minerals and vitamins in your diet. So the reason that this is so important, if you are just starting off eating keto, your body for every 1 gram of carbs holds on to 3 grams of water. So as you cut out those carbs, your body is cycling through more water. Thus, you're not holding on to electrolytes and minerals that is in the water. It's just flushing right through you. I don't know if you've ever had this happen after like a carb load. You'll feel puffy and fat and like swollen. That's because you're retaining more water. So again, as you're cutting out those carbs, your body is not retaining much water. So you need to make sure that you're drinking more water and introducing more minerals and electrolytes. If you're getting headaches, lightheadedness, passing out, leg cramps, these are all things that you might experience when you first start going keto, and it's because you're deficient in minerals and electrolytes. So I think one of the best ways to get more in is to get those trace mineral drops, or you could take a supplement. But like I said earlier, with the vegetables and the micronutrients, they're very high in calcium, in magnesium. Avocado actually has more potassium than a banana. So you need to make sure that you're eating lots of vegetables, drinking lots of water, and getting more minerals in your diet. Whether you supplement or you just continue eating more vegetables, I think it's a good idea to both supplement your minerals and eat more vegetables. When you are shopping for supplements, when it comes to sodium, potassium, zinc, magnesium, make sure it's not 100% of your daily value. Get at least 50 or 60% of your daily value, because the rest of the daily value you need should be coming from your food. That way you know you're getting some, and you're also getting some from your food. It's easier digested and used in the body when you get it as food. So that's my number 2. Drink more water and consume more electrolytes and more vitamins. Number 3 on my biggest keto mistakes is not getting enough fiber. So insoluble fiber means that it is not water soluble and it does not get broken down by your gut bacteria. So when you eat insoluble fiber, it is moving through your gut tract, cleaning up debris, soaking up excess hormones, and literally cleaning out your gut, basically. So more fiber equals easier, softer poos, which means more weight loss, because if you're cleaning out the debris in you, you're not gonna weigh as much and you won't be as bloated either. So they recommend between 20 to 30 grams of fiber consumed every single day. So you cannot have fiber without carbs. So when you are cutting back on carbs, you need to be sure that you're counting net carbs. So net carbs is the total amount of carbohydrates minus the fiber. So if you're eating a bar that's 20 grams of fiber and it has 10 grams of carbs, then your net carbs, if you're eating a bar that says it has 20 grams of total carbs, but it has 10 grams of fiber, then the net carbs is 10 net carbs. So because you can't have one without the other. A great source of fiber is ketogenic and low carb is flax seeds, psyllium husk, which is literally all fiber. You can add psyllium husk to your just water and drink it as is, or you can add it to smoothies. It does get thicker though, which is another great thing for weight loss because fiber will make you feel fuller longer. Number 4 on the list is consuming too many calories. So you need to be making sure if weight loss is your goal that you need to be in a calorie deficit. And what that means, and I have my piece of paper right here, here's how I count it. I have the month of May written out, and then I have written my calories in and my calories out. So for yesterday, for instance, I consumed 1,907 calories. That might sound like a lot, but I burned 2,595, which means I burned in excess 688 calories and left over. So for every 3,500 calories is 1 pound. So if you burn 3,500 calories a week, you will lose 1 pound a week. Or if you don't want to exercise, you need to be consuming 3,500 calories less than what you're burning on a day-to-day basis. Now, you might not know how much calories you burn if you don't have a fitness tracker. Most people burn around 2,000 calories a day, approximately. That's about my average. I burn about 2,000 calories, unless I exercised, which I did yesterday, so I burned 2,500 calories that day. So it's very different for everyone, and everyone's metabolism is different. But if you do have an Apple Watch or a Fitbit or something that counts your calories, look at how many calories you're burning and make sure that you're eating less than you're burning, which means you will be in a calorie deficit, which means that you will be losing weight. Because I think for a lot of people, myself included, I was like, okay, high fat, whatever, didn't really count my calories, wasn't really losing weight because in excess calories, you're going to be, this is no matter what diet you're on, keto diet, paleo diet, I don't care what diet you're on. If you are not in a calorie deficit, you will not lose weight, plain and simple. And my last biggest mistake, number 5, is not getting enough fat in your diet. So it is a high fat, low carb diet. You want to be making sure that you're getting enough fat and healthy fats. So I know for a lot of people when they first start going keto, they think, okay, fat, meats. Well, a lot of people actually consume too much protein. And what happens when you consume too much protein is your body goes into gluconeogenesis. And I can cover that in a different video, but basically what that means is your body is turning the excess proteins into sugar. And where does that sugar go? Insulin is produced, sugar is in your bloodstream, insulin takes that sugar and stores it as fat on our body to be used as energy later. So you want to make sure that you're getting enough fat and moderate protein. So like I said earlier, 75% of your diet should be fat, 20% or so should be protein, and around 5% should be carbohydrates. That does matter depending who you are. It could differ, but that is your general guideline of what you want to be consuming. So healthy fats, avocados, coconuts, and olives are great sources of fats, and they're oils that you can produce or get in a bottle. Bad fats, things like polyunsaturated fats, vegetable oils, canola oil, peanut oil, sunflower seed, corn oil. These are all the bad fats that you do not need in your diet. You want to be getting healthy, good sources of fats, some from plants and some from animals, such as duck fat, lard, tallow, things like that. So you want to be making sure that you're getting enough fat in your diet. That wraps up this video about my top 5 biggest keto mistakes that people make when they first started going keto. I know that I made a lot of those mistakes and I wish I knew them sooner. So hopefully I can help you prevent a lot of the keto flu symptoms that most people get when they start going keto. So drop me a comment. Let me know if there's any questions you might have in reference to this video. Make sure you like, hit the subscribe, and stay tuned for next week's video. And remember to be healthy, be happy, and be hippie.